Howdy, Possum Patty here, and this is my Fall Cosmic Smash book. And there's a whole bunch of things I want to journal about that I haven't gotten to yet. And I am busy right now with my phone and my Canon Ivy printer here. And it prints these little cute pictures on sticky back paper. This is called Zinc for Zero Ink. This is portable, you charge it up, take it with you. Excellent for journaling. And these are some things I want to journal about. Sometimes it gets a little bit too blue here in the white, but that's okay. And I'm just printing out a couple of pictures of some things I want to journal about. So I'm going to finish doing that, and then I will be back and do a few pages. I don't know if I'll do them all in one video, but there's a bunch of things I want to journal about, so hang on. I kept forgetting about the borders, but with this little printer, you can add stickers or little borders. So this is a special fall fun borders. And a lot of these pictures I didn't put any borders, but I will make some with some paper. So let's see. First thing is apple picking and apple pie. So from my new paper pad, I have this gorgeous picture of apples. And I can do what? What can I do with this? I can cut it and put it here. Or I can do a double spread somewhere. Maybe I'll make a new page, because this already has a center in it. So I can make it a center spread in the other signature, because I haven't started that yet. So I'm going to cut this to make a center spread out of it. And then do some journaling about apple picking and apple pie. Okay, I'm trying to work out some paper engineering here, because again, this is 12 by 12, so you can only get a 6-inch page. And I want it to be a little bit wider. So I am going to, first of all, because this is white on the back, I think I'm going to back it with this paper that I got at the Hobby Lobby. This is Michael's, this is Hobby Lobby. And then I have a matching paper with the black and white checks. And I thought the farm truck would go good with the apple picking. So I'm going to make sort of like a little overlap here, about 1 inch on each side. And leave it open on the front like a little tuck, so you could put something in there. So what I have to do is glue these two papers together. Maybe I'll just use a glue stick on this. And then make these little tucks, probably with the sewing machine. So this page is about apple picking, and my son and daughter-in-law went to pick some apples. And I just knocked all my pictures off. And there they are. I believe this is Dame Farm in Rhode Island. Some really cute apple picking pictures. She took it home and made apple crisp. Meanwhile, I just bought a bag of apples. I got them at the grocery store, but they are from a local farm. And I brought my bag of apples home. And I cut them up and made an apple pie with gluten-free crust. So I have 4 pictures I want to put on this spread, and 2 different ideas, apple picking and making apple pie. And I did save the bag, so I do have this picture too that I can put on there. My apples were from Granville, Massachusetts. I used Cortland to make my pie. Apple picking is usually a big deal in New England every year, as is going to the farms and getting pumpkins and gourds and corn stalks. I always took my son when he was a kid do apple picking and picking out a pumpkin. So I'm just going to put this back to back. I don't know if this has a right side up or not a right side up. I guess it can go any way. I love all fall activities and colors and motifs. Guess I didn't get that exactly on correctly, but that's okay. I do need to put a center crease in this paper though, which sometimes wrinkles when you glue it. My fancy dancy bone folder. And that came out pretty good. So that'll go this way. Okay, and now I am cutting 3-inch strips. From this other paper with the trucks on it. Save that, save that. So these I had planned to just fold in half. Like that. And then sew them onto the edge. And I don't know why I'm doing this, it just came to my mind. Just came to my mind that I wanted to do this. Oops, that didn't glue down very well, did it? I am not good with glue stick. But I can just sew around the whole page, I guess I can do that. So I want this to be about halfway and leave this open for a tuck. Although now I think it needs something right there. So now I'm going to go find some ribbon to sew that before I sew the other part. Anyway, let's see how this idea develops. So here's what I did. I added this black and white check farm ribbon along each edge where there's a tuck. Did zigzag stitch across the top and the bottom to hold the two papers together. And just a straight stitch along the edge. So now the paper is extended just a little bit. And I have a little bit of a tuck on each of these pages. And this is going to be the center of a signature, second signature. And on here I want to put the apple picking pictures on one side and the apple pie pictures on the other side. And do I want to cover up the picture of the apples? I don't have to use the tucks. I could save them for something else. I could just put the pictures right on the page. Oh, but I have to do some journaling too. All right, gonna think about this. So I glued the picture from the bag from the orchard. These were the apples I made my apple pie out of. And I used a little scrap of this apple paper. I did my journaling, Jessie and Ariel picking apples at Dame Orchard in Johnston, Rhode Island. And I made my first apple pie of the season with gluten-free crust. Fall fun. I used my white Uniball Signo to journal. I used the white because it's kind of dark on the background, so it shows up better. And now this is going to go into one tuck or the other, probably this side. And I'm trying to think of how I can put my pictures without covering up too many of the apples. So I was going to put a little background like that on all of them. I'm using this black and white check to go with the black and white ribbon, which is actually from a Christmas pad, but I think that takes up too much room. So if I just put one and sort of, you know, two pictures on one black and white piece, it gives them a little bit of a background, breaks it up a little bit. You can still see the apples, see the pictures. So I might go ahead and do it like this. Okay, I shut the camera off because I had just had another thought. I'm thinking I'm going to put a little tiny skinny black border on the pictures and then use a little bit of that black check and see how that looks. So let's see, so I need to get some of this junk out of the way, right? Scraps everywhere, pictures everywhere, bags everywhere. Okay, I'm just going to cut four pieces, all the same size, and then stick my pictures down. I don't know what it is about apple picking, but I always loved apple picking. I remember I took my class, third graders, apple picking. Yep, I think I'm gonna like this. I'm glad I'm doing some flip throughs of my old journals. Kind of reminds me what I've done in the past. Of course, the boho journal had a lot of bling and stuff in it, and feathers and peacocks and different things like that. I'm not sure what my style is. I guess my style is to mix everything up. Mix everything up. Okay, these are sticky back Canon Ivy papers. Let's see if I can get them down straight. If I stand up and line it up. Okay, where's my soft cloth? Just press it down. So the printer comes with different borders, so this leafy border comes with the printer. It just prints right over the picture. It makes it fun. And I should have done all the pictures that way, but I didn't. Okay, we got to do the apple pie. I think I make everything look harder than it really is. I think they look so cute with the border. Okay, and now I'll just probably go ahead and do the other two pictures, which I could have put borders on these, but I didn't. Okay, I'm going to get these stuck down, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to glue this down using my tacky glue. The page is this big. Sort of centering it, sort of a little bit like that. And then glue the apple on the top. Oops. Let me see if that's where I want it. And now glue this one down. Oops. You hear that a lot when I work. Oops, oops. I should not be gluing on top of another photo. Okay, I'm trying to glue this down approximately how the other one is glued down. I'm not measuring. I am eyeballing. It's going to look different anyway because the pictures are vertical and not horizontal. So I think I'm going to stick them down there. Okay, I think I have one more idea for this page. One more idea. Okay, my idea was to add a black glitter ribbon across the top and the bottom, and I know I'm covering up my zigzag stitching there, but that's okay. I like the way it sparkles. See? All these touches of black. And cut a piece for the bottom. Of course, doing this black sparkly reminds me of one more thing. So I just might go look for one more thing. I've got this black bling bling that I bought for Halloween, but that doesn't mean I can't use it on my black and white themed apple page. And I could just add a few accents here and there, maybe. See how this looks. That in the center. I'm not measuring. Add a little sparkle. Oops, that one broke. Try to get it all off together. Again with the eyeballing. Do you measure everything out that you do? Or do you just eyeball it? I eyeball better when I stand up. You're sitting down, you don't get a very good perspective. Especially when you wear glasses. Okay, the cat just wanted to go out, and now she's banging to come back in, unless it's the other cat. Oh, it's probably the other cat, because she saw one cat leave, so she wants to come in now. It's just fun to add little extra touches like that. And do I want to add anything to my journaling card? Let me see. Okay, I've cut out, didn't fussy cut it, I just roundy cut it out one of these trucks. Oh, I like this truck too. That's the edge of the paper though. And I think I will add this truck with the black and white door onto my card right there. There's a big road going into the orchard, and I'm going to put this truck there. Do I want to put something behind the truck? Let me think about this. Okay, I am gluing the truck down to some of this black paper that I used to frame the pictures with, because I think I'm going to give the truck a little bit of a black edge. And then glue it down to my journaling card. Now when I started this project, I had a sheet of apple paper and I printed out my pictures. And I had no idea where I was going to go from there. Okay, I like it. I like it. Here's my glue paper. Some glue on here. Oh, Kitty Paw's reaching up here. She wants me to pet her. She's trying to pull my arm down while I'm gluing. And I'm just going to plop that truck right down on there, like that. Well, folks, I think that's about it. Oh, I like the truck on there. And everything's got a little touch of black and white. And this is going to be the center. Boy, did I make a mess. One simple page. And it is a mess of the second signature. And this is the first signature. Get this all back together again. And this is, not that this is done, I still have like about 10 pages to finish on this one. But there we have it. I think everything's glued down now. The center of my second signature. And I like it. So I just want to thank you for coming along today. Happy journaling. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye now.